I want to let you in on a secret. You're not broken. You do not need to be fixed. There's nothing missing from you. The whole personal development world has misled us all. That we are not broken, that we do not need fixed. We just need to focus on what it is that we want rather than focusing on the problem that there is. When we say we're not intentionally focusing on the problem, but what we're doing is we're saying, here's a problem, I'm going to find the solution. And do you see how there's 2 points where you started? There's a problem. I am a problem. I am not enough. I am insignificant. And you create this up, you tee this up, this becomes your identity the more you say it. And so deep down, you know that this is true, that you say this about yourself, that you say poor you, and it's all based on a childhood belief that you created. And we can recreate that. We can make new choices. We can come from the creative orientation because our default is the future will be better. America has been built on this for millions of people. Yet in the humanity, we are still a minority. Because there are societies that don't think that tomorrow will be better. It's not even an option. It's today. It's just worried about survival today. We've had the opportunity to evolve to a point that says we have full abundance. We have abundance. We do not have scarcity today in the United States, in many places in the world. Because if you think of a billionaire 100 years ago, they do not have what we have today for free. And we forget this. And a problem orientation, a victim world does not allow for that to exist. And that is part of the scarcity. That is just our scarcity pattern that is intertwined and causing the problem victim orientation. But yes, we can still say that our automatic, that the future will be better, but what this is better than like no hope, right? But yes, this is still incomplete. Because what we're saying is that, oh, the future will be better, great intentions, but what we're saying is the now is worse. And so the invisible instructions say that the now will never be as good as the future, which says the now will never be better than the future. So what's the point in going for the future? Do you see how motivation has to be so strong to keep you going? And so we motivate ourselves by not having things, by running away from it, by not wanting that. And so in reality, by putting that as a problem, we're creating it. It's like, I don't want to be broke. Nobody talks about, I just want to have enough money. I want to be abundantly financially wealthy, just enough to buy that. It's like, why wouldn't we just create that? No, I just don't want to be broke. Just enough money to get by. And we feel good about these. There's emotions bringing in what's good. What's our automatic? What do our patterns feel like? And they don't make any sense because so many of our beliefs are from a child perspective. Because you can't say that the future will be better and not acknowledge that means the now is not good enough. And that is just automatically part of, I am broke, I am fixed, I need help. And so anytime that we say, when I have something, it'll give me it. I'll have something I'll be searching for. And this is the pattern. This is what we've been searching for our whole life. Because there's no way to ever resolve it. We can never have it. We just will not allow ourselves to do it. And this is just so important as part of the problem orientation. It's like we create the problem and then we go look for a solution. And it's just creating this problem over and over. It's a war on everything, a war on drugs, a war on all of this. See how we just keep the problem in creation, a war on terrorism, right? We just keep it in existence. And inside of this structure, this problem, this orientation around that, the first thing that everybody says is like the first thing, the common denominator that's always there is me. I'm always the cause of these patterns. I'm always inside of these patterns. When I'm single, I want to be with someone. When I'm with someone, I want to be single. And we've spent so much time, energy, money, lost opportunities creating who we are right now, that we've successfully survived. That means we've done a really good job, right? And this is who you are. This is your pattern, and this is your identity that is working. And the common denominator out there says, I am the problem. And it's not you, because everyone else, you would be the only one that couldn't get it figured out. You'd be the only one that was not belonging. You'd be the only one that didn't have financial freedom. You'd be the only one that wasn't healthy. If all the other stuff worked, you would be the only one. And that would mean that you're the common denominator. But that's not the case. Everyone out there is frustrated. Everyone out there is not enough. Everyone out there is wants something more, but doesn't know how to get that. And then we struggle like crazy to get there. And so one of two things happen that we do as we put that out there is that we adjust our goal. This relieves tension, right? There's structure that's out there. I'm not enough. There's enough out there. I remove the goal and that adjusts the tension, right? The other thing is that we go for it, we go for it, we go for it, and we just increase that tension, that psychological tension that's never going to allow us to have it anyway, and pull us back, and we find a way to sabotage ourselves. One of the six sabotaging identities shows up, and we do that by sabotaging longer patterns, even in through the shorter ones. So we end up sabotaging any success that we have, that we go for, because once we have it, that part of us doesn't know what to do anymore, and we'll want to go back to what we had. And so that's why we get in these patterns of always giving things away. We get in the patterns of having success and then losing it, having financial abundance and then losing it, having relationships and then losing them, driving them away. And these are our patterns that we keep playing over and over. And so this was around You're Not Broken. So much of the personal development industry, all of this says that you are like sells to this, all well intentions that you are coming from a problem. You are the victim. And this is just giving our power away. Like we are miracles to be alive. If you think about the 13.8 billion years that we're here, all of everyone had to do for you to be here today, for us to be communicating today, it's like this is a miracle. Yet we're not living like they're miracles. We're not living like we are miracles. We're not living like you are a miracle. And when we begin to, then we can create, what is it? When we learn that we are the creative force, the creative nature of survival, we can get back to the essence of what we love to do and what we love to create. And this is the creative orientation structure. And this is the new selves. This is the authentically alive, that we're working our new patterns, our new structures in together. That's all in the direction of living a life I love. Living and being my true nature and purpose. Health and vitality. And being accepting the powerful, predominant creator that I am. That you are, that we are. And what's possible when we all believe that. Thank you. You're not broken. You don't need fixed. Notice your old patterns, celebrate them, and try on new ones. Until next time, thank you. Bye.